Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Redo the Taquito. Editor, I swear to God, if you didn't add background music, I am gonna fire you. And in today's video, we're gonna be looking at one of, if not my favorite film franchises, Marvel.
That logo music just gets you pumped, right?
And I think it's no question that Marvel has been in a slump recently, with one of the worst shows that has ever came into contact with my eye lobe, Secret Invasion. And my God, that show was awful. But anyway, I just got done watching Fantastic Four in my movie theater. Obviously, I watched it in a movie theater. I am not a pirate.
Are you sure? Butterfly in the sky. I can go.
And the whole time while watching it, I was thinking to myself, wow, this movie is a freaking masterpiece. Like, I genuinely can't think of anything that I hated about this movie. And the movie before this was Thunderbolts. Sure, that movie didn't do great in the box office, but this movie was peak. I mean, everything about it, the directing, the cinematography. I mean, just everything about it, the directing, the cinematography, everything was just so good. And the movie before that one was, well, it wasn't bad, but it surely wasn't great. So I wanted to ask the question today, is Marvel back? Or did they just inject themselves with steroids and they're starting to wear off? We'll never know. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is Phase 4 of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if you didn't know that. This phase was just all over the place, in not good ways either. There were only 2 projects in this phase that I absolutely loved, and everything else was just mid at best. So I'm just going to skip it because I'm going to be complaining about it for like 4 minutes straight, and I know you guys do not want that. So yeah, just skip that phase because that phase is just nothing, okay? Now, let's get into Phase 5. And Phase 5 is what we like to call an on and off phase. Let me put it this way. Bad, good. Bad, good. Bad, 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 great, and peak cinema. And you get my point. This phase just couldn't keep their momentum. Once they put out a good movie or a good show, boom, they bomb it. But after the Echo Show released, the only projects that were really bad were the TV shows. For example, great, good, another good, awesome, peak. And the good stuff is happening because Marvel saw all the backlash of almost all of the movies in Phase 4, so they started taking their time on their projects. And the last project that they didn't take their time on was Daredevil Born Again. And the sad thing is, people don't believe that Marvel is back. I mean, look at Thunderbolts. It's one of my favorite Marvel movies, but it still didn't perform. And you might be saying, oh, Reed, that's because that movie was made during the creative overhaul. And oh, my dear viewers, you are so wrong. This is ironically the first movie that came out after the creative overhaul. So that begs the question, why? Why did this underperform? And I think the reason is because people didn't really know the Thunderbolts. Or at least they didn't care about the characters. Sure, after the movie you care about them, but the Thunderbolts isn't really a well-known title. Well, at least compared to Avengers or Spider-Man. But then compare the Thunderbolts box office to the Fantastic Four box office. It's really not a competition. The Fantastic Four decimated Thunderbolts. So it's kind of obvious Marvel has been damaged and they desperately need to get back up. And the best way to do that is start making movies people actually care about, or at least big name movies. So let's look a little bit into the future of Marvel to see if they're making the right choices. So this is the lineup for Phase 6. It's not much, but notice that 75% of these are well-known names. Like the next film after Fantastic Four is Spider-Man, and literally everybody knows him. And for shows, Daredevil, technically Punisher, Spider-Man, and they're probably going to add more down the line. So Marvel is taking the right steps to success. They're starting to not do quantity over quality, and they're starting to do quality over quantity, which I much rather, and which we all much rather. So in conclusion, I might be biased, but I really believe that Marvel is back. And them scaling back on projects is really helping them. Sure, they're hurt, but time can heal all wounds. And if they keep making well-known superhero movies, then they can start taking risks again. But please, Marvel, please, don't make Secret Invasion Season 2. Please don't, please. I beg you, please don't, please. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, you would probably like my Squid Game video. Probably on the side of the screen somewhere. Sorry this video took so long to make, probably. I don't know.
Liar!
I'm sorry about that, and sorry it's pretty short. I didn't want to glaze Marvel, and I didn't want to talk about Fantastic Four knowing that the hype for Fantastic Four is probably killed at this point. So I tried cutting out that stuff as much as I can. Could. And I really wanted to talk about more about the state of Marvel, you know? And how they can get better. So, sorry if this wasn't the video that I advertised. I really wanted to make this video. The next video should be K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm so excited for that video. That video is going to be so good. Please watch it. I'm so excited for that video. Yeah! And I'll make sure that one is longer and better than this video in every single... Sorry, that's my mic. In every single way. Don't worry. I got this. But until then, see you on the next one.